Hello everybody, I think we're live. Live from the workshop in Essex. I hope everyone's well. If anyone joins, I'm going to get this show on the road. I'll give it a few minutes, see who joins, and then we'll take it from there. I do have a slightly creaky chair, as usual. Gonna see if I can get any lubrication into the chair. So it's no longer squeaky. Let's try that. Good stuff. Still a little bit squeaky. Right, so tonight, LaserPro S laser cutter and engraver build. Yeah, all right. It's not quite the Death Star. It's not quite the Death Star. I'll be honest. But you know, humour me, please. Humour me, please. So I bought this through a Kickstarter campaign. It's finally arrived. So hey Barry. Hey Barry, can you hear me okay? Let's get this screen out of the way. Hello. Just need to check on the streams, just making sure everything's going, because there's some message on YouTube that says not enough traffic. Let's just check that for myself. Live. Looks okay to me. How does it sound to you, Barry? Is it alright? Good. Good. Picture okay? Yeah, that one's working. Bit of a strange thing going on here. As my hand leaves the left hand side of the screen, it will appear on the right. I may fix that in a few minutes, in a couple of minutes. Let's do that now, because that will just drive people bonkers, I'm sure. So I'll just move myself so that, although it's the opposite for me, it'll probably work better for you guys if I do that, because then my hand goes from here and it appears here. Look, there you go. Look, although that hand's now upside down, isn't it? So let's see if I can't flip this one as well, and we can make this a much more easy learning experience. Rotate 180 degrees. Okay. Oh, now I need to go the other way. Amateurs, Barry. Absolute amateurs. And I thought I had all this set up. How you doing anyway? You well? Look at that, seamless. Awesome. Right, good. So now I just need to stop the stream on my phone. I think I might keep live stream going, and then if I need to, I can reply to the live stream on the screen on my phone. getting there slowly. Yeah. Well, right. So, what do I have? I have all this kit here. I have all these screws. And all these screws and nuts and bolts and washers. Various items which I believe, and I've been told by others who are setting it up, that yeah, some of it doesn't fit together too well. So what I'm going to do is initially I'm going to play a video which shows me how to set this up, and I'm sorry I'm putting you through it, but it's only 10 minutes long, and hopefully it will enlighten us all with regards to how this thing should operate and be put together. So bear with me 1 minute. I'm going to try some funky stuff. I'm going to put that on there. Look, I'm still in the top corner. Slowly getting the hang of it. Right, there I am. Right. Now, what I need to do is do this. Like that. And then I can get the screen up. Oh, now what have I done? Shouldn't have done that. Gonna have to get it back to the beginning. Let's start again. I'm 2 minutes in already. Let's go, because I need to take notes while this is happening. Right. Here we go. So, long bar, M530 and M5 nut. M5 nut. Do up the 2 top bolts. Yeah, got those. Cool. Keep it going, mate. Keep it going, mate. I know it's probably difficult, and definitely difficult. But keep going. Keep pushing. Right, and then I've got to do the legs. Then legs. Step 1, step 2, legs. 2 bolts. Okay. What bolts were they then? I missed that. Tell me. M3 8. M3 times 8 bolts. Okay, got those. Bolt those up. Cool. And then I need to keep pausing it on these pictures. Let's do that. Promise this isn't going to get really tedious. And then step 3 is legs to frame. M330. M330. Right, let's go. Looking easy so far. Don't believe it though. Right, what's next? Toothed idler. 4 toothed idler. Boom. Oh. Oops. There we go. Tooth idler, and you need the M5 25 flat head screw. Step 4. Okay, good. And repeat that. Repeat times 4. Step 5. 270 mil guide bar. And then we've got the M3 T-form nuts, and M3 8 round head screw. Wow. Okay, good. Yeah, got that. Lots of these, I think. Okay, loads of them. Okay, not looking too challenging so far, is it? Bet your bottom dollar it is. Attach to frame, and tighten. 4 times 2. Okay, good. Tighten up. Yeah. I find it strange that the manufacturers didn't add any music to this, because all their other videos have got some kind of background music going on, but these ones didn't. These videos didn't. So do that on that side. Yeah, we have a go on the other side as well. Excellent. I don't quite get how tightening up that T-form makes those T-form nuts screw in, but we'll give it a go. Right. Step 6. Smooth idler to guide rail. Right, good. Oh, and then we're gonna not to guide rail. Smooth idler install to what is that mechanism? Let's do that. Okay, and that's an M540. M540 round head screw. Well, I'm glad I'm taking notes, because times 2 times 2. And then step 7, attach smooth idler to guide rail, and that's the M3 8 round head screw. Okay, good, good, Liking it so far. Yeah, yeah. 4 of those. And on the other side. Cool. All good. Right, now what we're doing. So now we're attaching a crossbar over smooth idlers, and I need an M5 gasket and an M5 25 flathead screw plus M5 by 25 flat head screw. Cool, cool, cool. Am I still alive? Let's see. Yeah, looks like it. Good, good, good. Right. So let's do that. Let's get that on. Excellent. Oh, 2 of times 2 times 2. Starting to, and then we go to, oh, missed it. Let's drop back a bit. Need the details. Right. Step 9. 370mm linear guide rail. Right, I just need to make a comment at the top. Don't forget switch install. Switch install, which I must have missed at the beginning. Right, so let's carry on. So 370mm linear guide rail. And for that we need the M3 8 round head screws, like that. Again, and the T-form nuts. T-form nuts. Perfect. M3 ones. M3. Okay. Times 15. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Step 10. Attach to cross bar underside. Cool. Right, good. Now, do we get to watch them all drop in now? I hope so, Barry, but I doubt it. I doubt it, mate. This makes it look really easy. Some of the there's only a very small handful that have actually got their hands on this, and so far to date, you know, we're talking 10, 11 people, maybe a bit more, but only 10 or 11 that are talking about it globally. And there's a few there are a few interesting issues that have cropped up. Right, so 11. What's that? Camera assembly or laser assembly? I think that's the laser assembly. Laser assembly. We want the M3 6 countersunk screws. Okay, got that. Good. Screws. Oh, and then on the other side, oh, that's tricky. So laser side, laser side. Why would you do that? And then On the other side, it's the M35 5mm countersunk. Screw. Non-laser side. That's a very technical term, isn't it? Hey, Barry. That's not very nice, mate. That's not very nice. 11 o'clock any day of the week. Yeah, possibly not even October, mate. I love that. I've definitely got the coffee machine's warming up behind me. I'm definitely feeling an espresso. Oh, these are the bad boys. So these stepper motors are the business. So let me just draw a line around my notes, which are, you know, readable, but a little bit messy. Step 12, stepper motor install. So I need an M3 gasket, M330 round head screw. Is it round head? Yeah, M330 round head screw from underneath. So underneath. So that screw goes up. Okay, good. Oh, wait a minute. Times 4, and then times 2 stepper motors. Right, let's. So where is the power port? So the power port goes to the back. Power connection to rear or front. Oh, I don't know which is the rear. That's the rear. Yeah. Cool. Good. Oh, this is the nightmare. Step 13. What's that called? That's called the open loop synchronous belt. Open loop synchronous belt. Oh, you'll have to watch this video again when I'm doing this bit. How do you think, Barry? This belt is a nightmare, don't you think? It looks like an absolute nightmare. And then step 14 is whatever that is. What's that? That's going to be called something special. Let's have a look. Where is it in my box of tricks? There it is. This is going to be called the belt clamp. M14, step 14, belt clamp. Step 13, watch video again for threading. Watch vid again. That belt threading looks like a nightmare. Woo! M312 belt clamp. M3. Is it the belt clamps an M312? Is it? They don't look like M312s in there. They're M310 round heads that they've stored in there. M310 or vid says M312. I think that's a mistake. Right, good. Always good to check. Always good to check. Right, let's. There's only 5 minutes left, and we're done. So I might get this to the part of the video where Oh, what am I doing? What's that? What happened there? What was that? Ah, here we go. Belt tensioner. 15 belt tensioner is an M5 14 mil into stepper motor. Okay, that appears to be quite a manual, but I'm not upset by that. It could be. It looks like a relatively simple, straightforward process to get the. Oh, that's quite. And then stepper motor, belt tensioner M514 into stepper motor, then secure underneath when happy with tension. Tension, love that, love tension, love a bit of tension. Okay, we're good. So far so good. Yeah, I like that. It's simple, stupid in terms of setting the tension on that, like that. Right, now I think this is where I might stop tonight. So I won't stop tonight, but I'll stop for now so that I can get on and build some stuff. So laser mechanism will be step 16, but I'm going to stop there and I'm going to get building. Time to get building. Let's get something done. Now, there's a part here where someone, oh, there it is. So there's an installation that I missed right at the beginning. So we do the bottom bar, reset button. So before the legs, before we do the legs, we do the, so 1.5 is reset button. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Unscrew the washer. Oh, that's interesting. Unscrew washer. Sorry, unscrew nut. Unscrew nut. Position to the inside. Wire through. Tighten. Switch to frame. See, some of these things like that, a bit tricky, isn't it? I kind of feel like I want to put some thread lock or something in there, because over time that could be my downfall. Right, good. Right, I'm going to stop us there, and I'm going to pull us back to OBS. I'm going to cancel that Windows capture. Boom. Hello. Here's my nicely documented instructions. Let me come a bit bigger so that people can at least say hi. I might put myself floating in the middle. Shall I put myself floating in the middle? Right, let's do that. And what else am I going to do? I am going to, that's interesting, we look a little bit tight on the screen size, but let's see how that works. Might have to move that camera up, but we shall see in a minute. Right, let's get back to here, and I'm just going to cancel the full screen. I'm going to go back to YouTube, and I'm going to stop the stream on there. Stop. Right, good. That's better. That's better. I was playing the stream in the background, which wasn't helpful. Right, time for me to just grab a copy. Right, so here we go. I might just let's just see if I can get a, no, that's not what I want. I want a live stream. Live stream. There we go. Cool. Right, let's see what that does to my Instagram connection. I just kicked off a Instagram feed, but let's see. Right, so, right, here we go. Let's get bolting some stuff together in a minute. Oh, no. This new version of OBS is proving to me to be a little bit temperamental. Oh yeah, there we go. Caffeine. Cheers, Barry. Whoa, there we go. Cheers, everyone. This is the coffee that comes at the start of the evening before we get this laser engraver built. So, let's see. So I think this goes in here like that. Looks good. And that goes in here like so. Okay. Not looking too bad for angle. So what were the first nuts I need? M530 nuts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts, 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts, and that should drop in there. 1 in there. 1 in here, and 1 in there, like so. Have a look. That doesn't look so bad. Right, and then we'll drop these nuts on. We'll give that one a little twist. There we go. I think that is looking pretty good. Nuts seem alright. They don't seem too, yeah. Okay. Number 1. So first thing is, I think I must have missed a little bit of that video. Let me have another look. It's alright, don't worry, I'm not going to put you through it. LaserPro S build instructions. There we go. How to assemble. Just let me have a quick look here. Oh, is anyone on Instagram? Anyone there? Right, so I'm just going to take us back to in fact, we can even be maybe a little bit more clever. Let's have a look here, see if we can get it on a bigger screen without too much messing about. Oop. Don't know my own password. Don't know my own password. Cancel. Come on, let's get this brightness up. Display and brightness, let's get that all the way up there. Right, YouTube, you here? Let's have a look. YouTube. This is a really old iPad. Really, really old iPad. It's, yeah. I agree. Right, YouTube. Look like I've gone live as the wrong person on. Oh, that's no good. 2 secs. Oh. Oh dear. I'll be back in a sec. That's the one. I love woodturning. I don't know, I was on Instagram or something completely different. Try again. Log in. Okay, that should work better. No good going live and on the wrong Instagram account. No one will know. Amateur again. Amateur. Right. So let's have a look here. What have I got to do here? Oh, I agree. All these. Right. So I want. No, I don't want any of that. Come on. Sometime today. LaserPro. Let's get a search going. LaserPro. S. Search. There we go. LaserPro S build. Where are we? Not that one. Sorry, anybody that's bored. I thought I should get to a bigger screen. Sparkmaker official. Let's get on there. How to assemble a laser engraver. There we go. Full size. Let's get it this way. There we go. Right. So that's the bit I've done. I've just threaded those on. We've not fully tightened them because we've been told not to fully tighten them initially by the manufacturer. That can cause some issues. Right, so we do that. Then we stick the next 2 points in. Right, so we're cooking with gas. Number 2 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts. There we go. Are you still there, Barry? Just checking if I'm still alive. Let's go. Hey guys, good to see you on Insta. This is the LaserPro S laser engraver from Sparkmaker. There's only a few globally that have managed to get shipped. It was a Kickstarter campaign originally, and I'm putting together a build. The build comes with no instructions whatsoever, and there's been some debate amongst the there's definitely been some debate amongst those that have received them so far with regards to the quality of the drilling in some of these pieces, but so far so good, I've got to admit. Pleasantly surprised. Everything so far is going together relatively well, so I need to keep my fingers crossed. If everyone else wouldn't mind doing that, that would be brilliant. I'm doing everything up finger tight at the moment. That's the recommendation from the manufacturer before we get the whole frame together. This is it's a 10-watt blue diode laser. It's a dual 5-watt laser that focuses onto a single point, I believe. But if you do the search for LaserPro Smart Sparkmaker, I'm hoping it doesn't make sparks, by the way, but LaserPro Sparkmaker, you'll be able to have a look at what this thing is supposed to look like when it's built. Right, now I need to get this. I just need to get this video back up. Let's have a look. Right, let's just get this video back up. We'll just give it a little play. So that shows the long edge at the top. There are 2 screws. What's that hole for there? It's not a hole. Right. So that goes on there. That goes to there. The first thing to do is install the reset switch by the look of this. So that's what I'm going to do. Where's the reset switch? Now that loom looks a lot bigger than that, so I'm assuming there's more than just a reset button in there. There's an end stop and a stepper motor and stop switch as well. So let's just take this loom out. That's the loom as it came out of the bag, and hopefully I will find that this is a separate cable. There we go. So the reset switch on its own, and this is the loom for the CPU and control unit, ECU. So let's get that back into its bag. This isn't intended to be a quick video, a quick stream. This is one of those streams that it takes as long as it takes, and I will take my time because I'm in no rush. and I really want to get this right. So that's interesting. So there doesn't appear to be a nut on the bottom of that. There's no nut on that piece. So let's have a look here. If that's the case, I might have come up against my first major issue. I don't know if you saw the picture, but the on the video, but the video suggested that there should be a nut on this. There is no nut on the reset switch. So let's see if that happens to be anywhere else. Otherwise, I'm up against my first issue. Now I can have a look in my boxes of tricks and see if I happen to have the correct nut, but it doesn't look like it. So in the box, let me just take a photo of that to send to the company. Let's have another look in this bag. Is there a nut in there? No nut in there. This doesn't bode well for the rest of the build, does it? Let's have a look. We've got a nut in here. No nut in there. Wow. Now the trouble with this is, I think once this is in, I don't have really another opportunity to take this apart. So if I can't find a nut that will fit that piece, I may have to abandon this build at a very early stage, which is frustrating in the least. So I'm just going to check around and make sure that I don't have it. But I've not had any of these bags out or open, so I certainly haven't unscrewed anything off and I don't see why I should expect there to be anything anywhere else. Let's have a quick look. It's not in there. What about the camera assembly? I don't think it will be in the camera assembly. There's nothing in the camera assembly. Fair enough. No other areas I could expect to find that. Right, so I'm just going to have a look in a few boxes of miscellaneous items that I have knocking around. So bear with me a few minutes. Right. So nothing there. What have I got here? No, that's no good. Just going through a few bags of nuts and washers and various other items to see whether I've got anything that looks like it might be the right size. So please continue to bear with me. Where's my verniers? Let's just get the verniers out. Yeah, no nut, Barry. No nut. It's pretty upsetting, to be honest. As I say, not completely unexpected, but yeah, no nut. So let's measure that. Basically a 12mm nut. 12mm. It's not really a size that I imagine I have knocking around. I'm just going to put a message on the screen. Anyone who is wondering where I am. Windows text, and we're going to type no nut. No nut. Yeah, I thought that, Barry, but it's not, mate. So another couple of toolboxes, little toolboxes will need to be opened, and yeah, no, it's definitely not threaded. And there's definitely no nut in any of the boxes or packets that have come with it. So that is very frustrating right now. Right, let's right, so let's have a look in another box. Where are my boxes of tricks? You never know. You never know what you might come across. So if that had a nut on it, that might even do the job. It doesn't. Bits and bobs. No good, that one. Very frustrating when something like this happens. Such a small item. Not giving up yet. Right, let's try this. Another tool chest. Let's see if there's anything in here. I don't think this one will have. This is what I'm looking at is my woodworking tools. That's no good. One last shot, I think. Right, let's have a look. No loose. Sometimes you've just got that thing lying around that just answers the question. It's not in there. Okay. So there's one last box of tricks to try. Just one. We're not quite sunk yet. Where are you? Very frustrating. Funnily enough, I've just had a thought. The only place I can think that I would have a nut like that would be on there's a real chance that the RCA plug for an aerial might be the same nut. And I say that just because I kind of recognise the thread and the shape. Wow. That was the last gasp, I think, to try and find the nut. I'm just going to check in the packets one more just to make sure that there's nothing in here. Someone's thrown in at the last minute. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Wiring looms, no. Well, after 5 months of waiting for the Kickstarter to get going, I'm now raring to go. I'm beaten by an 11.76 mil nut, which may be the same as a cable on a standard aerial. Which is really frustrating because I don't believe, any more standard aerial cables in my house. So I think at this point I'm going to kill the stream, and if I manage to find it in the next 10 or 15, 20 minutes with a little bit further just digging around, I'll reopen part 2 stream. But apart from that, the Death Star is definitely not functional at this point in time. If I had a graphic for the Death Star, then I would most certainly be training it onto this at the moment, because right now I am about as annoyed and frustrated as I could be. So I'm going to go and look for this nut, and see if I can find somewhere else, because I can't build this, fix it together, and then afterwards regain access to it, because what happens is this gets a bar here, and there are other guide bars that get put on the side, and there's no way I can get in there to fix this nut afterwards. So yeah, need to call it a day. That's very annoying, but this is the LaserPro S10 watt build part 1. Well, you know, I've managed to get 8 bolts together, but I've got about another 200 or 300 to bolt on before I've got the frame. So not the best of starts. Right at the beginning, found an issue. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I shall end this here. I'm just ending.